welcome to Saturday afternoon's edition of Fishkeeper Club. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. I am nowhere near set up. I have had a pretty busy morning with shopping, and I have also just got wood. Just bear with me, I'm just need to turn the laptop speaker off. I have wood. Oh, and what an amazing piece it is as well. Damn. It's the piece I wanted. It's the piece I wanted to do the 2 become 1 tank. But now I've got it. I think it was sacrilege to cut it. So I think I'm going to put to one side the idea of the 2 become 1 tank for maybe the next build or the build after that in the fish room, because it's amazing. It's amazing, and it's just under 4 foot long. So what do? It's a rainbow fish channel at the end of the day. So do I cut it in half and do 2 types of nano fish, or do I get a 4 foot tank and put it in that and keep it in one piece? Another rainbow tank, obviously. And I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Hey, good afternoon. Right, so actually now I've had a waffle. Good afternoon, Mum. Hope you got your shopping away. Molly, thanks for joining us. Wait till I show you my wood. And now I've mentioned me showing my wood, Al's turned up as well. How you doing, Al? How you feeling, mate? Hope you're doing good, buddy. Hope you're doing good. So yes, I am nowhere near set up for water changes or anything at this moment in time. Well, I say nowhere near. I don't have much to set up, but I just need to get a few things together. Hose pipe out. Pretty much set up. So, but I'm going to show you my wood. I'm going to show you my wood because this is spectacular. So I went into the shop. I have seen this in there a few times, but it was in a display tank. So I didn't really think that they would sell it. But today I went in and I saw a few pieces of wood and they weren't really suitable. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to bite the bullet. I go in there a lot. So I was like, and it was dead busy as well. So I thought, we're not going to get this out of this display tank. It's not going to happen. So the lady I went to see, she was dealing with someone at the time and she dealt with them. She went, right, just see it. They wanted something else, but they were going to take something to the car. They bought a water feature or something like that. So she says, I'll just deal with this, lad, and then I'll come back to you. So I was like, I might just be a quick fix anyway. That wood that's in the display tank there, is it for sale? And she was like, yeah, of course. So check this baby out. I'll do it from a distance first. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It's kind of what I've been looking for. But this bit here, I might just end up gluing it back a little bit. Glue it back there so it's not as wide. It's quite loose. It's like a big piece of some form of root, I think. But yeah, I can glue that back there so it's not as prominent. But my God, it's spectacular. So there's a little hole in there, but I might end up putting like a piece of stone in there to stop anything getting stuck. But yes, it's a pretty healthy piece of wood. Well, it's not healthy because it's dead, but it's a great piece. It looks about 3 foot actually. I did put a picture of it on Discord, and on the picture it looks longer. But I'm thinking now, see, the idea when I saw it was to cut it, so like from down back here, to cut it down there, straight down, and have them pieces in another tank. But it's getting it to look right. And I don't think it would. So I think I'm going to scrap the 2 become 1 tank for now, and do another 4 foot tank for rainbows. What do you guys reckon? Overcompensation. Yes, definitely. Got to overcompensate, but that is like, it's proper spectacular. Oh, God damn. I'm excited now. So now I have to save up for 3 foot, 4, oh God damn, a 4 foot tank and an FX4. So yes, I have some saving up to do. But that is the reason why I am not anywhere near ready for stream, guys. Just nowhere near. But definitely worth the buy, because that's the wood I've been after. It's exactly the right piece of wood I've been after. But now I've got it, I don't want to use it in a 2 become 1 tank. I want to use it as a 4 foot rainbow tank. So I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Just rewind on chat a little bit. Sue's joined us. Hey Gary, thanks for popping in, mate. How you doing? Good, Al. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Hey Trace. Sorry I had to cut us short before. Just mad busy. I'll speak to you after stream anyway, beautiful. Fish fams in the house. So nice. Got to overcompensate, Al. Got to, haven't you? Got to. Same. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a stunning wood piece of wood. Cheers, Mo. I know. It's just that I think it'll just look better in a larger tank. So if you get another Aqua 1 300 litre like the Rainbow Forest tank, then I think it'll be better in there for sure. Damn, I'm excited. I am excited. The new build is starting at the end of the day now. The wood's here. I've got the gravel anyway. I just need tank, filter, light. Tank, filter, light. Got heaters. And soil and plants. Well. John, cheers for joining us, buddy. I'm in love with it. I had to ask if they were going to sell that piece. It's been in that shop for ages in the display tank, so it was like, well, are they going to sell it, or is it there just for display? As you walk through the door, you know what? Try my luck, and all good. Oh my God, Al. Mate, I lost someone I knew last year. Like, we lost someone last year. It's crazy, isn't it? It's horrible. Horrible. It's not good. It's not good. Right, guys. Let's get this show on the road. Move that over a little bit. Basically water changes today. Oh God. Especially after that kind person yesterday told us that I need to do water changes on my tank. As they always do, tell me this before I do anything else. So let me get some windows open in this place because it's absolutely roasting. Told you, nowhere near ready. Nowhere near ready. So what has everyone been up to today then? Yeah, it's horrendous, Al. It's horrendous. It's yeah, it's not a good thing to apparently not have a cure for as well. Surprising though, isn't it? All these things that apparently they can't cure. These things that they make a lot of money out of, unfortunately. Well, that's just my thoughts on it. Like the common cold, just for instance. Is it easier to cure the common cold, or is it easier to sell you loads of different things? Which one do they make more money on? I wonder. So yeah, so this week I will not be going buying rainbow fish anyway, guys. It's ended up being wood instead. Right. Oh God. I've currently got my wood strapped to a rock, levitating in a barrel, and will just not sink. Just don't put it on too tight, mate. Cut off the circulation and that. It is, it's a bit of a bugger to get sinking though, mate. Minute. It's a bit of a bugger to get sinking. Fishing geek, Dylan, how you doing, buddy? So yeah, I'm well impressed. I'm going to be talking about my wood quite a lot at the moment. I keep walking past it and going, oh my god, spectacular. Start getting the wood out of this baby anyway. The wood out. See, I've got even what wood on the mind now. Start getting the water out of this baby. Oh, I'm losing it. Where is everything? Oh god, that cracking was my knees. Oh Jesus. Spent my pocket money on a new CO2 system. Ah, Gary, what did you get? Usually when I want to sink it, I think of a friend's mother. That's terrible. Terrible, that, John. Hi, Pete. How you doing, bud? Happy anniversary as well, mate. Pete, married 22 years, guys. So do show him some love in the chat. 22 years. How the hell did your missus put up with you for 22 years, mate? She deserves a medal. She deserves a medal. "22 years wed." Wow, wow, we were. That's incredible, mate. Fair dues, fair dues. And here's to another 22, eh? "22 years, man." And in them 22 years, mate, has it flown? I can imagine. I'm supposed to get GH buffer today as well. Bet it's gone fast, mate, and it in 22 years, really, though. Eheim CO2 set. Nice, Gary. So, just out of interest, Gary, how much was that, mate? Was it worth? Is it a reasonable price? Is it? I've never seen the Eheim one, mate. To be honest, if that's how you pronounce it, I take it as Eheim, isn't it? 22 years of loving a specimen of a man. Together almost 30 years. Wow, yes, flown by. Time just flies, doesn't it? Time just like, it's crazy. Funny bones. Need to know about angelfish planted aquarium setup. What do you need to know, mate? What do you need to know? Just have to be careful what plants you get, because angelfish can be pretty destructive. But yeah, if you go for things that are a little bit harder leaf, they tend to be pretty good with that, mate. Anubias is quite a good plant. Java ferns. In all fairness, I've had angels in this tank for ages, and they don't bother with my lotus either. But there's certain things like the sessifloras and cabombas and things like that where they are a little bit more destructive. But yeah, you know, the fine leafed plants. Like years ago, you used to get this plant that was they had loads of like little leaves on them. I can't remember what they were called. They were just a quality plant, because years ago you did struggle getting good plants. Not like now where you can get all kinds, but you kind of used to struggle getting plants, and they used to pick them off all the time. They were a bloody nightmare for it, angels. They used to pick all the leaves off, so you just end up with a stem. So either angelfish have got better, more well behaved, or they just don't in particular go for things like Anubias and things like that. But in my opinion, mate, all planted aquariums start off with a good quality soil. If you can get the best quality soil you can afford to start off with, then good foundations. I'm a believer of, if you got good foundations, mate, half the battle, you know. And then depending on what plants you want to buy, depends on kind of depends on the money and the system you want to throw in there. If you want to do CO2, then the world's your oyster for plants, you know. $2.99. That's with cut-off and timer. That's not too bad. That's not too bad, Gary. And like my CO2 system, mate. I've got the CO2 art system, but then I bought a fire extinguisher. Fire extinguishers are a lot cheaper in the long run, Gary. So like, and especially if you can get a bigger fire extinguisher. I just had my fire extinguisher refilled for like 30 quid. So, and it's the big fire extinguisher, it's pretty huge. So yeah, it's quite a good way of doing it. In the long run, once your 500 gram bottle runs out, you know. If any of you need me on a social live, I have to open his red note. Okay, Al. Okay, Al. You've not like deleted your account, so have you? We just like hidden them. I used to practice my Mandarin. Oh, are you learning Mandarin? I have quite a funny story about learning, like, I think, what was it? Right, so there's a Chinese takeaway down the road for me, and it's not the same owners anymore, but I used to know this woman quite well. I'd done a few jobs for her around the house and that. And I walked in one night and she was telling us that this guy's just been in. He's been coming in for a few months saying, oh, I'm learning, I'm doing something that'll really impress you. So she's like, all right, what's that? He's like, I'm not going to tell you, but it's going to impress you. So he'd gone in earlier than what I had that day. And we went in and ordered these full meal for 4 speaking Chinese. And when he'd finished, she says, he delivered his order in Mandarin, and she was like, didn't understand any of that, mate. I speak Cantonese. So it was proper gutted. But quite funny. Oh, I've lost that here. I'm usually fluval stat. Really interesting. Yeah, mate. I fluval. I've used fluval stratum. I use Tropica and Hugo Comanche as well. It's a pretty good one. Most are deactivated. Facebook and Insta deleted. Yeah, they can be toxic, mate. You're right there. I had a really funny video to send you as well on Insta. It'd have been right up your street as well. Definitely. Luke, good afternoon, I should say. I was just about to say good evening. Good afternoon, buddy. For Bozeman, because you need a minimum of 6, mate, I wouldn't go smaller than 4 foot, mate, to be perfectly honest. You'd probably, if you've got a 3 foot, then yeah, you'd probably get away with it. But I'd personally say 4 foot, to be perfectly honest, mate, for sure. Welcome to Fishkeeper Club, buddy. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Just get rid of that. We have crypt growing way too near the lotus. So we'll replant it here instead. No doubt the chorus will dig that up unless I just bring it up with my fingers anyway. But we'll have that there instead. So there we are. Water out. Let's have a quick look at what's going on. Got a 3.5 foot, 200 litre. I'm thinking to get 6 and no more. Yeah, you'd be okay with that, Luke. You'd be okay with that. As long as you've got plenty of room to like swim, really, stretch the fins. 3.5 foot in length though, mate. That sounds all right. Can you make a self-sustaining aquarium with just plants? I'd planet pot. I would say no, mate. You can, but it's not great. It's not great. Cheers, Mol. Master LD, no spamming, no being a fool. Read the pinned message or move on. Quite simple, really. No point of spamming the chat, mate, because only fools spam the chat. Now, the question you've got to ask yourself, are you a fool? Water in. Optimus in. Do you like that Optimus, guys? It's quite good. Quite good. Plant ferts in. Buffers in. All good. All good. Glass cleaned. Plant moved. Ooh. Another little sod here as well. We'll get that out as well. Crips just like carpet like crazy in this tank. So we'll get you out as well. Wow, look at the roots on that, baby. Look at the roots on that. It's absolutely crazy. I'll get some of them snapped off. And we'll put it at the side here with this one. Cheers, Luke. I had a plan for a different tank, mate. I did have a plan for a different tank. 2 tanks put together with a piece of wood running through both of them, so it looked like one tank. I got the wood today. It's changed my outlook on that tank. It's just going to be another 4-foot tank, I think. Definitely. It's to be honest, the wood's too spectacular. My pal got an 8-foot by 3-foot. Oh man, by 1 foot for sale. It's going cheaper week by week. Soon be mine. Can you not get mates rates on it anyway, John? But, oh mate, 8 foot by 3 foot. That's incredible. Have you been put Cheers, Trace? Have you reported him? Yeah. What was he putting in anyway? Oh, hang on a minute. Yes, yes. Cheers for that, Trace. I saw that he was spamming chat. I didn't see what he'd actually put. Yeah, definitely worth reporting that one. Cheers, Trace. Would the soil from fish waste turn back into plant growth and oxygen? Well, Planet Pot, it does. And the fish waste will help feed the plants. But fish thrive in fresh water. In the wild, they're in ponds. They get fresh water either through rivers or streams running into those ponds, through rain. Yeah, you're going to do water top-ups. But no one has ever shown me a tank of healthy plants that run by their own ecosystem. I've never seen a tank look healthy through it, mate. each to their own and that, mate. It can be done, but it depends what you want out of it. To me, when I set up a tank, I want something looking spectacular. I like working on it, you know. Depends, like I say, it depends what you're looking for. But I want something, when I've spent near on £1,000 on a tank, I want it looking good, you know. I treat your tank like you treat your woman, you know. If you spend £1,000 on it, you want it looking good, don't you? You don't want to look in a mess, do you? So that's the way I look at it, anyway. Your dad has his eye on it as well. Oh, that needs nipping in the bud, doesn't it? That needs sorting out, mate. Can't have that. We have we do have a bit of a plant growth issue here. I'm gonna get it out. We have a crypt growing issue here. I think it's got to come out. And you know what? I can go around there. Should have really done that earlier. That's why the lotus isn't doing as good. It's kind of being swamped out. It's the same with this one here. It's being starved of light and probably the roots as well. So I love that out as well. Put that one in that side. So yeah, it's going to be a bit cloudy for a little bit. What you do, John, right, you play on it and tell your dad how much you've always wanted it, and you never know. Might just buy it you. Gotta be worth a try. Damn. This crypt's gone crazy. Crazy crypts. So that can come out. You can go around here as well. Wow. Wow, the root work on this is immense. A bit of that off. Planning most important factors, beneficial bacteria, environment, surface vegetation. Dad will always turn the boy. Dad will always treat his boy. Dad will always treat his boy. That's what you've got to look at it, mate. But Dad, I've always wanted that tank. Back, the dog was getting in trouble. What kind of dog have you got, Dylan? I'm thinking about purposely adding bladder snails to all my tanks. Add ramshorn snails, mate, rather than bladder. Ramshorn snails, mate. A lot prettier. Only eat the rotting vegetation, whereas bladder snails eat anything and overrun your tank pretty quickly. People furs are eating them all up. I'll keep them. All right. Oh yeah. If you've got in a people for tank, mate, yeah, different story. Totally, totally different story if they're going to be food. Oh God. I only did this tank on Sunday. As you can tell, because I did the video that came out on Thursday. But yeah, it's kind of gone crazy in the past 6 days. Plant growth is just wild. On that planet, something you don't get in an ecosystem tank. Wild plant growth, mate. Doing water changes, it adds nutrients to the water that are beneficial for your plants and your fish. It's always good to add fresh water, mate. Reoxygenates the water, even though the plants will do it. Plants will obviously reoxygenate the water, but on a tank like this, when my air pump stops working, my rainbows are soon gasping at the top. Yeah, so I always think it's good to have filtration running, water movement, air pumps installed, heaters, all, in my opinion, beneficial, mate. Yeah, snail farm, mate. Get a snail farm going for sure. I've got a few little snails growing, forming down here now, forming. So that's good. It's good. Might have to harvest some snails from the other tanks and get them in here, see how they go. I took them into the plants so no fish can like get to them. Definitely might be doing that. Basset hound. Nice. Is it naughty? Is it naughty, Dylan? I believe basset hounds are quite naughty dogs, aren't they? Kind of, don't they misbehave quite a lot? I should get a variety of snails that can reproduce in fresh water. So different textures. Ramshorns, mate. You get a few different colours in ramshorns as well. If you look on the snail section in the Discord, Tracy's posted some amazing pics of some of the ramshorns she's got. Some are like pink, blues. You get brown ones. Oh, some stunning ones, mate. This one's like orangey colours and everything. They're amazing. So if you do want to know how I do water changes, guys. Do check out my latest video. Show you how I do my water changes and the benefits that doing weekly water changes gives your aquarium. This gets about 40% a week. This rainbow fish love it. Absolutely love it. The only one I wouldn't do a weekly water change on is the shrimp tank. Without a doubt. Don't really do water changes on the shrimp tank. And that is because the shrimp hate it. So yeah, it's one of those. Depends what you've got in your tank, but weekly water changes are a must, in my opinion. For what my opinion counts. Each to their own and all that. But definitely never seen a tank looking that healthy that is just set up as a nature aquarium. Nearly there on the water level. And as you can see, as the water's coming in, majority of the fish are around it. That says to me that the fish love fresh water entering the tank. And if you're a fisherman, where's the best place to catch fish? Where water enters the pond that you're fishing or the lake. Has to be a theory behind that for sure. So that is the rainbow fish tank done. Or the planted rainbow tank. I shouldn't really call it that because they're all planted. What should we call this tank? Rainbow tank 1. Doesn't seem to cut it anymore. Because now we have rainbow forest. So if this is rainbow forest, because it was a forest scape, what do we call the first one? Answers on a postcard, please. Again, this tank needs very little work doing to it. Very little indeed. But I do want to add some more Anubias to this tank, which I'm not going to do. Should I do it today? Maybe I could do it today. While the water's down, why not? Why not? I bought the glue. I bought the glue today, so why not add a little bit more Anubias into the mix while we've got the water level down? Why not? Do apologise, guys. We'll be off camera while I do this. It's just quicker. I can still keep up with the chat a little bit, for sure. Just catch up with who's in. Good afternoon, Don. How you doing, buddy? Mont 100 francs. Good afternoon. Welcome to Fishkeeper Club. Or good morning, depending on whereabouts in the world you are. Hope you're having a great day. Hopefully you've clicked the like button, mate. It means a lot. Spread this channel, this beautiful community out to a wider audience, mate. Buy some ditch snails. I've never heard of ditch snails, mate. I read it wrong at first, I'll be honest. Harper Reptiles, good afternoon. Not really. They have a little bit of a chew on some of the plants from time to time, but I try and combat that by feeding them spinach quite regularly, which does help, I find. Got 1.5 kilo Boston butt in the slow cooker. Oh, mate, this is what you were saying last night, innit? Oh, I bet it smells good in your place then. Making Kansas City style barbecue sauce. Whoa. Having pulled pork. Oh, I'll be round later, Don. Don't forget me, will you? Let me just stop that. I won't be long, guys. I'm just sorting some more Anubias out to stick in this tank. Let's put a little bit more texture in here. Some little trimmings that I took off the Anubias in the CO2 tank. We'll get these in a little bit more, a little bit bigger, a little bit more, say a little bit more texture. Me and my daughter are thinking of ideas for a rescape of a swordtail natural underwater city or candy shop theme. Has anyone checked that picture I put on Discord earlier? Guys, just while I remember, who's Warrior on Discord? I can't think who it is. Because like I put a picture up and Warrior thought it was AI. I'm not 100% sure it is because it's quite a doable theme, to be perfectly honest. But if you haven't seen it, check it out because damn, it's amazing. To the point, let's put it this way, it's that good. I've actually looked to see if we can get a King Kong bust to do the same kind of thing because it's special, absolutely special. Just think it'd be amazing. Aquaverse, yeah, that's well. I asked Tracy, and Tracy said that. It wasn't. I couldn't remember. But yeah, he thinks it's AI. I'm not 100% sure it is AI. But no matter what, AI or not, it is special. Absolutely special. It's so good. It's Molly, isn't it amazing? And it's if you can get that bust, if you can get a Kong bust, then to cover it in moss and do that, whether that picture is AI or not, it's doable. Very, very, very achievable. No problems. I'm always welcome, mate. I wish I was lived near a mate. I'd welcome to have a sandwich with you today. Pulled pork. Damn. Love it. I'm a pork fan, though, to be perfectly honest. Molly, finally fast. I want her to remain a kid as long as possible. Yeah, mate. Grow up way too fast, don't they? Well, look at Pete, married 20 years, 22 years, and he was saying it's just flown by. 22 years. Where do those years go, guys? Where do they go? Want the first like 16 years of your life where you've got school. The slowest years ever. I always remember leaving school. Can't remember who said to me, they were like, now time will fly, mate. And my God, how right they were. How right they were. Time just gets away from us all, doesn't it? I hated school. Yeah, mate. I've got to admit, I wasn't a fan myself. I can honestly say that I never skipped school. But on saying that, I did try to skip school legally through my parents pretty much every day. I would try and pull a sickie every single day, to the point where I actually slipped in the snow at school and knocked myself out. I was unconscious for about 10 minutes. And when I kind of woke up, I didn't know where I was, lost my memory. Only for about half an hour. And my parents had gone out and they were trying to ring my parents, but obviously this was right before the days of mobile phones and all that. And when they finally got in touch with my parents, my mum was like, "You are sure, aren't you? You are sure he's knocked himself out, because he is a bit of a nightmare for trying to skip school." So that's how bad I was. I cried wolf like way too many times with school. Way too many times. Hey, Ruben. Good afternoon, buddy. How you doing? Didn't realise we're going live. What else would I do on a Saturday afternoon, mate? What else would I do on a Saturday afternoon apart from join it with you guys? Always live on a Saturday afternoon, mate. Wouldn't be anywhere else. So yes, I have got a little bit more Anubius just to put in this while the water's down. It's all stuck to rocks. A little bit larger leaf. This is a nana. Oh, that one stuck that on that well. It's stuck to the pot, to the tray. Just have to watch, because because the core is like to knock it about. There's oh, not core is a light. So this obviously won't look right until it settles, starts growing towards the light. So pack it out. And so now I'm going to have to start harvesting Anubias to put on the new wood. That's right, Yuio. I did just say that I've got new wood. And what a spectacular piece of wood it is as well, mate. Cool. Oh, one piece that somehow didn't stick on, but we'll tuck it in there anyway and see how it goes. Did you hate it as well, Mo? Oh God, it's so bad, so bad. You never skipped school, but you walked out and never returned. Oh, hey, at primary school, here's one. At primary school, one lad, I don't know what had gone on, he was a different class than me, but we saw him run out of school, ran across the playground, out the gate. Gates weren't locked back in them days, guys. There weren't people trying to pinch your kids back in them days, luckily. And about 20 minutes later, he come running back to school, screaming the place down, honestly, proper screaming, crying his eyes out. And he'd fallen down like a little. There was an old bunker, an old war bunker on the playing field, and he'd fallen down in that, and there was a dead tramp in there. Well, dead homeless guy, as we call them nowadays. That made him come back to school pretty fast. I'll admit. Finding a dead body, ran out of school and found a dead body. It's just a little bit of trimming of Anubias, mate. I decided to stick it in here just to thicken it up a little bit more. But it's a different size leaf as well, mate. So we'll have the Anubias Petite, which is obviously the smaller leaf, and then this Anubias Nana, which is a little bit bigger. So a nice little combination of them both. Right. But I have got new wood. Pal, I have got new wood. And it's pretty spectacular, mate. You will definitely hear all about it, mate. As you know, I ain't going to stop going on about it. Optimus in. Plant ferts in. Buffer in. Tap on and let's crack on. Hey, I'm a poet, I don't know it. $3.10. How you doing, buddy? Good afternoon. Where's my wood? Do you want to see it, you? Let's go walk about. Just for you, this, mate. So yes, I have found an ultimate piece of wood today. I'll show you it from a distance first. Let me just spin it around a little bit. So here you go, mate. You ready? So this is pretty goddamn amazing. Nice and rooty in there. Comes out onto 3 branches. It's probably about 3.5 foot, I reckon. 3.5 foot in length. It's spectacular. You know what, you? It was only 60 quid, mate. Say only. But I don't even know what type of wood it is. But it's damn spectacular. I have big wood mole. But like, there's loads of little root bits in there. I can get some Anubias tucked in there. I'm not going to throw a load of plants on it though, really. I need to kind of glue this bit onto it just to hold it back. And but yeah, I might even try and stick. I might drill a hole through and put a stick through so it holds it a little bit better. Because I don't ever want that popping off and whacking on the glass. So yeah, we'll devise a way of fixing that onto there anyway. Maybe put Anubias on bits of it. But mainly just like low growing plants around the base. I don't know yet. So the idea, obviously, that was supposed. I bought it for the 2 become 1 tank. That's what I've bought it for. But now I've got it, I'm thinking 4 foot tank instead. 4 foot tank along that where the wood is now. Just need to put another piece of wood under there to strengthen it a little bit more. But yeah, the idea now, 4 foot tank, rainbows again. And saying 4 foot tank. Yeah, 4 foot tank. Cool. One of these, another one of these, the Aqua, it is an Aqua 1, isn't it? Another Aqua 1 tank on there, I think. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Yeah, only like 60 quid, Pete, from Cascade. It's not too bad, really. It was in one of their display tanks. So I was like, would you sell that? And they were like, yeah. It's like, okay, then I'll have it. Azalea root. Is that what it is, Don? Yeah. Because they only shop around here that sell that type of wood, and that's kind of what I wanted. But yeah, I looked at what they had today, and everything was too big for the 2-become-1 tank. And I saw that on the way out, and I was like, I wonder if they would sell it because it's in a display tank as you walk in. And she was like, yeah, of course you can have it. I was like, okay then. Use a stainless steel screw. Yeah, I think that's probably the best, Gary. Anyway, Gary, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're okay, bud. Yeah, it definitely needs something, John. Either dowel or, like Gary says there, stainless steel screw. It just needs that pulling back a little bit. So, and then the next tank I'm gonna do will be in the Scaper 70. I'm gonna use Gary's wood in that. And it's just gonna be a shrimp tank, I think. A little shrimp tank. It's nothing too major, low level lighting. Nice plant. Man, you'll have to go on to the top. Actually, we'll have to go on the top because ideally, so Gary's wood has got a massive hole right through it. And I want to use it kind of like a plant pot, really, and have a nice big plant growing out of it. So I'm reckoning maybe we could actually grow a monstera out of it, couldn't we? Because if you can grow monstera out of the tank, then it's going to be fine growing monstera in that as well. But yeah, nice monstera plant growing out the top. I think it'd be pretty damn cool. Green Phantom, how you doing? Are you messaging out from one of my tanks there, Green Fan, or what? Who'd ever have thought it? Green Fan is messaging from the tank. It's an ongoing thing, Green Phantom. I have a Green Phantom Pleco in the tank you're looking at now. We call it Green Fanny. So no offense to you, mate, but you have the same name. So all is good. All is good. Yeah, mate. Well, that's what I thought, Gary. When I got it, I thought, because it's 3 branches, it's not going to look right. Okay, it's going to be a nightmare to get it to look like it's one piece of wood. And I was thinking this as soon as I put it in the car. I was like, it's too nice to cut. So yeah, 4-foot tank, new rainbow tank. So yeah, I've got some saving up to do now. Ruben, where are you going, man? What are you playing at? Have a great afternoon, buddy. Thanks for popping in anyway. At least I got to show you my wood, mate, before you darted. But enjoy your weekend, buddy. Be good. Be safe. Anna Marie, how are you doing? Green Fanny is in the chat, Anna. And Green Fanny is in the chat. And I know you, Anna, are going to love my wood. Because I've got a new piece. It's goddamn special. Set Point. Good afternoon, mate. Good afternoon. How are you doing? We are getting up to level. So, time to, oh, God. Time to keep an eye on that. We don't want no spillages, for sure. Wow, that yellow's well coloured up with the water change. For those people that don't agree with water changes, look at the water coming out here and all the fish congregating around it. What does that say? That says to me that the fish bloody love it. If they didn't like it, they wouldn't be sat underneath it. Just get rid of my hose. Get my chair out, guys, and then I can have a sit down, chill with you lot for a bit. Because I've got some beautiful rock as well that can go with it. And it's the rock, like, it's also Gary's rock as well. Gary gave me some, is it elephant stone, Gary? I think I'm pretty sure that's what you said it was. Got some pretty stunning elephant stone to go in that tank as well. Just and have it like that. It's gonna look amazing. Just gonna look amazing. Right, let me just have a quick tidy up. Get everything in here out of the way. Oh man. Put it on there for a second, a bit closer. I am nearly with you. Nearly with you. Hey Matty, how you doing, bud? Okay, nearly there. Get a drink. Where's my drink? There we go. And we're back. Woo! Right. We are here. We are here. Let me just close everything in so it's all at hand. Oh, damn. So, woo! Water changes are done. Can't wait for someone to come in now and say, that tank's looking a bit cloudy behind you, mate. Needs a water change. Hey, Ed. Good afternoon, buddy. Thanks for joining us. American fan, thank you too. Welcome to Fishkeeper Club. If you can click the like button while you're here, that would be absolutely awesome. God damn, the chat's been busy. Oh, Anna, it's damn amazing. Do you want to see it? I'm going to show it you. Before I catch up on chat, I kind of love it. I can't stop looking at it. Damn. It's so special. It's so special. Only good enough for a 4-foot tank, I reckon. But yeah, Anna, plenty of root work, plenty of places where we can tuck some plants into, especially around the base, and just leave the actual like bigger root that pops out. But yes, I am over the moon with my wood. I had seen it in the shop before, but it was in a display tank. I didn't think they'd sell it, to be honest. But they did. It's got a little hole right. There's a couple of little holes right through there, which I think I'm going to block. I will block them up. Just going off remember when the pleco got stuck in that pod. Don't want that happening again. So yeah, I will block the hole. May even put an air stone in there and have air coming out of it. Who knows? Who knows? I've only been in possession of it for 2 hours, so gotta start planning it now, mate. Gotta start planning it. Oh, olives. Oof. They're an acquired taste, aren't they? Just talking about his stones. Not his board, talking about his wood. Stones and wood. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to look so good. It's going to look so good. I've never even heard of hammerhead worms, to be honest. I'm going to have to Google it in a minute, though. In fact, I'm going to Google it now. I'm intrigued. Hammerhead worms. Let's have a look. What the hell are them things? Oh my God, they're nasty ass things, them, aren't they? I don't like them. They are weird looking things, man. So there you go, guys. For those that haven't gone and Googled it. Hammerhead worms. They are nasty as they come, them. I wouldn't want to see one of them, to be perfectly honest. Wow. Wow. They're just bleeding nasty. What the hell? I take it they're not native to the States then. Sirius stone. Ah, right, okay, mate. Even so, it's going to be there. What's going to go in that 4-foot tank as well? It's going to look awesome. Oh, God, I'm so excited. So excited. Need some serious saving up now. I'm going to face if I hate them. You can't kill them easy either. If you cut them in pieces, every piece is going to be cut. Oh, is that right? That's that point, yeah. Damn. Wow. That's nasty, isn't it? Excuse to get. They look. What kind of size do they grow to, though? They look like they grow pretty big, to be honest. Doing good. Popping in for a few minutes this morning while at work. Ed, really appreciate it, mate. I hope you're enjoying your new job as well. Salt kills them. Damn. I don't think it's an excuse needed to get that salt. Other than they are just amazing. There is a love for axolotls, isn't there? I think even more so since Cal started putting his in Discord as well. I'm being told the only other caretaker for my client is leaving the company, so I'll be racking up some extra hours soon. Yeah, mate, that sounds like a plan. I do have angelfish, American fan. There is some down here. There's one, two. There's another one somewhere, normally on the other side. Don't know where he is. I'm sure. I don't know where he is. Bugger, he's named. Because when he was introduced into the tank, he well thought he was 10 men. But yeah, I don't know where he is at the moment. No doubt. So he's knocking around somewhere, though. Little sod. rather eat a worm than an olive. Oh, good. They are. Olives are proper nasty. I don't understand why people like them. Unless they're like sprouts, where some people would just taste different to people. I don't know. Anyway, little Elizabeth, I do apologise. Hi, Elizabeth. Hope you're being a good girl for your mum. Yes, guys, Elizabeth is our youngest member of Fishkeeper Club. So, coming in at a ripe old age of 5, it's always good. It's always good to have her here. Oh, Ed, I love it. I love it. It's gonna look amazing in that tank. The only problem is it'll probably go really dark, like all woods do. You know, just wish it'd stay light. But what can you do? It's amazing. That was what I was going to cut that in half and do it on the 2 become 1 tank. But when I was holding it in my hand and I looked at it and thought, to cut it and have it right, it won't really look right because I'd have to build it up on rocks for it to look right. Over time, it'll probably move and just wouldn't give the effect that I was kind of looking for. So I've decided it's a 4-foot tank. The next build will be a 4-foot tank. So now I have to save up for a new Aqua One 300 litre, an FX4, and lighting. But I have an idea regarding lighting. I'm going to go for a different type of light on this one because there's a lady I know from Facebook, and she has the spotlights. God damn, it looks so good. So yeah, I think I might have to do that instead. Oh damn, Anna, honestly, it's so good in it. It is so good. Got a little bit of work to do on it, but yeah, it's gonna look fantastic. It's gonna look fantastic. I'm gonna do the work on it sooner rather than later as well, so it's nicely set and ready to go. Oh, set point, guaranteed it'll float, mate. But I'm just gonna strap it to 2 hefty pieces of slate like I did on the cardinal tank. Get 2 pieces of slate, one either side, strap it round, it'll hold it down then. But you can guarantee it'll float. And I ain't soaking that in a bath for months. God, my water bill's high enough as it is. Possibilities are endless. Incredible wood. Definitely, Anna, definitely. Gonna kind of put a few plants around the base of it, if you will. But then after that, I'm just gonna leave it. Let the wood, at the end of the day, let the wood speak for itself. Get some nice plants growing into the substrate. Possibility, it'd be nice, to be perfectly honest, it would be nice to do CO2 and carpet Monte Carlo throughout. But I kill Monte Carlo really easily, so I don't really know. Google them, super yuck. They are, mate. I've just, yeah, they are definitely not nice, them worms. Sticks and stones, bring up bones. Being accurate breaks my bank account. Yeah, Ed, you never a truer word spoken, mate. Never a truer word spoken. I don't know where they're native, but they're very invasive for some organs. That's invasive species is not good, that is it? Especially when they look like that as well. They're bleeding rank. Bristle worms. Now you've got me. Welcome to Worm Club, guys. Bristle worms. Need to check them out now. Oh, goddamn, they're ugly as well, aren't they? Yeah, who'd want them? Who'd want them? Ugly ass things. There's one there. Look at that, looking at you. Who you calling ugly, man? God damn. They are ugly though. They are ugly. Yeah, they're nasty. Nasty. Right. Time to catch up on a bit of chat because I see we've had a fool in. Dan, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to Fishkeeper Club, mate. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've never been into olives, man. No way, man. I'm looking at getting an electric yellow cichlid for my next tank. Nice, mate. Nice. You want to have a chat with Carl on Discord, Ed? He's a big cichlid fan, mate. I think they are definitely an acquired taste, aren't they? Definitely an acquired taste. I miss the olive bars at supermarkets. You know what? At first, when I read that, I thought it was just like a bar, like a chocolate bar with olives in. But then it kind of dawned on me what you meant. It's weird where your mind goes, isn't it? And you only read half the message. Hygadu spots. Well, gonna have to contact them then, aren't I? That's quite good. That's good to know, actually, mate. Because I'll contact Nicole and say, look, I'm going to do this spectacular tank, and I need. I'll ask for 3. I'll say, look, I could do with 3 Hyga spots. What are the chances? See what she says. Thanks for that, Gary. They've never offered me spots yet, but yeah, I'll see what I can do. If they offer me, if they let me have 3, what are we taking the Mickey asking for 3? Got to try, haven't you? Got to try. I can't help myself around Karamala olives. I've never even heard of them. Do they taste different than normal olives? They all taste the same to me. They're all like a bit florally and not good. See you later, Set Point. Cheers for joining us, buddy. The fish tank. Thanks for joining us, mate. We do try and keep a good vibe, mate. And then when fools come in, we kind of just get rid. But yeah, cheers, buddy. We have a great community here, mate. We do. Cheers for getting rid of him, Molly. Always appreciated. Olives, fish tanks, and horrible worms. That's what we're on today. That is a topic today. Who can come up with the most horrible worm? Molly's always on top of things. She didn't even give me a chance to see the message. It was just a foolish load of lettering, mate. Just a knobhead. Get us all kind of chat these live streams, I don't know. Use Gloucester Stigma instead of Monte Carlo. Yeah, that's a good point, you know, mate. That's a good point. Yeah, mate, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I like Monte Carlo myself, Dylan. I'm just really good at killing it. I should be done with that skyline painting by next week. Oh, it'd be good to see it, mate. It'd be good to see it. I'll get the tree painting started. My days off. Looking forward to having a look at it, mate. Kind of crazy around my way at the moment because there's a big festival on near me. Say near me, it's about 5 miles, maybe 8 mile away. 5 mile as the crow flies away from me. So like later on, when the roads die down and the nose a little bit quieter, I'm just going to hear pure music. I know I'll be able to hear it, but the traffic's just crazy. Festival party in the park. I don't know who's on today, but no doubt I'll be able to hear it later. You don't want to, mate. Yeah, well, bright. Are they bright, guys? Yeah. I'll ask for 2. I was asking for 3 just to be greedy, really. But yeah, I think you should send me 2 as well. If I say, look, I'm going to do a 4-foot tank, I'm going to spotlight it. I need 2 spotlights. What are the chances? Either that, or I'll get different brands. She's going to be like, no, get them, because they'll get a 2 videos out of it as well. The build video, and then I'll do a high light video. So yeah, should be good. Yeah, I think spots will look pretty cool. Definitely. Oh, I wanted to reposition the Hydra heater. Forgot. Totally forgot. Hit up game. It's rainbow fish, mate. Mainly rainbow fish in that tank. A few barbs in that tank. There's also rainbow fish going into there as well. It is becoming a rainbow fish tank. I have also a CO2 tank that's got very little fish in there. I have a shrimp tank. Actually, there's shrimp in the CO2 tank as well. Then we have a tank that I think is empty that had pufferfish in it. And we have a cardinal tank, which I'll show you around in a little bit anyway. And we've just bought a 3.5 foot piece of wood that's going to go in a new 4-foot tank, again for rainbows. But what rainbows do we put in the new tank? Do we have it just one type of rainbow? Do we do mixed rainbows? Who knows? Who knows? I'm about to jump off, get grilling for lunch before the rain hits us. Ed, thanks for joining us, mate. Don't work too hard, which I know is really hard in your profession. But keep up the good work, buddy. We'll see you soon. Hey, Katie. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're well. MD only has 3 on his 8-foot. Does he have higher ones on his guys? Yeah. kind of like the look you get from spots as well. Like the lady I was talking about before, Denise, she has quite a lot of plants growing out, and her spots are quite high, so you get a really good like shadow effect. Look pretty special, to be perfectly honest. Diamond tetras, Katie. Let's have a quick scout at those. Get us off. Get that worm, that badass worm off me, Google. Anyway. Oh, they're nice. They're nice and pretty. Little diamond tetra. They're a nice, nice, pretty little fish there. Yeah, puffers do love snails. You do love them. What is Red's profession? He's a living carer. I know. So he does like 24-hour shifts. And like sleeps there when they sleep. But if they don't sleep, he don't sleep. He's got a few tanks with them on. Has he done sponsored videos with Higer now then, Gaz, or does he just buy them? I think they must have approached him at some point, surely. Come with hanging brackets. Ah. Diamond's very much threatened. There's a project to breed them up and reintroduce them to the native habitat. I love it when that happens. I love it when that happens. And they start breeding them to reintroduce. It's a great idea. No, we just bought some. That's weird, isn't it? I wonder if I was approached by Higer. Higer just likes to give loads of people stuff anyway. It must work for them though. I don't think he knew that. I haven't done that since this person passed on 2 cents. He's only just started doing it, I think. He's not been in that. He's not been doing it for long. But yeah, I can imagine it's not easy work, is it? It's not a job I'd like to do, to be perfectly honest. I can imagine it's just like pretty much horrendous all the time, to be perfectly honest. Alexander Williamson, Ivan Mikov. I don't even know what else. Nikolai. I'm trying to raise funds to get the experts put together to make it happen. Yeah, it's a great idea. And at the end of the day, if we've got the capacity to do it, we should be doing it, shouldn't we? Definitely. You're so right, Russ. That's not something you can't work hard doing. Yeah, it's not a job I'd like to do. I don't mind a bit of hard graft, but yeah, living care, damn, not good. Living carer, Katie, looking after someone that can't look after themselves, I'll say. I don't actually know what their disability is, but obviously they can't look after themselves, so you have to cook for them, clean them, take them to the loo and everything. I would have thought, damn, not for anyone, not for everyone, I should say. Water Paradise. Good afternoon. Welcome to Fishkeeper Club, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a great weekend. Special ed. It's mad, isn't it? I don't think it's something I could do more. I volunteered myself to care for my dad when he was ill, but he never actually came out of hospital, unfortunately. But I'd been able to do it for my dad, obviously. But I think doing it for someone that's not even family is like another level, isn't it? Another level. I kind of because Ed, I know Ed, doesn't Ed struggle a little bit anyway? So to do that kind of job, yeah, very, very special, very special. Kind of mad, isn't it? I think if you're doing it for family though, it's probably harder mentally, but like you just do it because you need to do it, don't you? But yeah, it's not good, not good. Anyway, let's change the subject before I start getting upset. When I think how my dad was, I don't want to think about that kind of shit. I do apologise, YouTube, for swearing that. Making bonds with people that ultimately are slipping away must be difficult. Yes, John, I agree totally. So I'll have a bit of a walk around the tanks for those that are new to the channel. So to start off with, we'll jump over here today. We'll go onto the CO2 tank to start off with. It is just a 60-litre fluval spec tank. Kind of has a filter system built in at the side there, which is quite cool. In here, the Rhinokai is just not doing any good at all. But I'm just going to leave it, let it do what it's thing, and thinking maybe put another plant at the front at low level light, maybe, who knows. But the grass is growing well. I say I can't grow Monte Carlo, but we've got Monte Carlo growing there, Monte Carlo growing all over there, and Monte Carlo growing there, even though there was no Monte Carlo in that tank. So that's a little bit of a weird one. Crazy. But, and then at the back, we have some Ludwigia growing in as well. So hopefully that will be the answer to the red plant at the back of that tank with a bit of luck. Next, we have the rainbow forest tank, which with the glare of the windows, you don't really see properly. The rainbow forest tank, this has had so many different inhabitants in it, to be perfectly honest. Started off as a rare fish tank until one day everything literally died within 12 hours. Quite a horrible experience, to be perfectly honest. I have put a little bit more Anubias in here today. So once that settles in, it's just going to look cool. But in here, we have a male peppermint pleco. We have a female peppermint pleco. We have yellow rainbows, which are the Herbert Axel Road Eyes. We also have some tiger barbs in here, which I'll just have to keep an eye on with the rainbows. But up to now, they are living in peace with them. We also have black phantom tetras in here. We have this little beauty here, who was in on the chat before, old green fanny. Sounds even worse when I say old green fanny, but it does. But yeah, so we have the green phantom pleco in there as well. Tank's looking pretty damn good, to be perfectly honest. And over to the star of the show, rainbow tank. Had a little bit of work done to it today, repositioned the crypts to the back there from here because it had started shadowing the lotus. Have a nice bunch of that crypts there anyway, it just carpets so well. We have another lotus there, which hopefully now I've moved some plants away from that as well, so that should now start flourishing and put it there. So yeah, it's going to look cool, this tank again. Well, it looks cool now, but it's going to look better once those lotuses grow back in. So in here we have Western rainbows, we have a Madagascan rainbow, we have Lake Poverty rainbows, which is these two babies here, but we have about 8 of those. We also have Gold Eye River, we have Susie, which unfortunately aren't colouring up at this moment in time, but they go this beautiful like orangey pink colour, absolutely stunning. We have Cali Webb, which is up at the top there. There's also some beautiful angels in here as well. We have Hillstream Loaches in here. Look at him there, he's absolutely stunning. Damn. And then obviously the star of the show, the male Bozeman. We have female Bozeman in here as well. Ah, there's the other angel I was on about before. But so goddamn good. And then we have the fish room. Currently 2 tanks in here. Let me just turn that light out. So we have the cardinal tank, which is looking pretty goddamn spectacular now. All the crypts are growing in. It's going to look amazing that once it all grows in. Have that big ass Amano shrimp there at the back. Female, she is buried as well, guys, well and truly buried. But she will drop them soon, and obviously won't have any success with those at all. We have Hillstream Loaches in here that keep the algae to a bare minimum. Ottos. But we did have a cardinal in here that had bloat, and that is like, in fact, coming out now. That's really doing well. I treated her with Escher 2000. Then we have this tank. So we had puffers in here. And I say we had puffers in here. Unfortunately, though, I fear the worst. I think the puffers have gone into the big stones and not been able to get back out, which is an absolute bloody nightmare. So what I'm going to have to do on this tank is take all the Anubias out and then put some black gravel over it just to block any holes, and then reintroduce puffers. Breaks my heart to think what's happened to them, to be perfectly honest. We also have peace lily growing out of the top of this as well. But yeah, it breaks my heart what's happened to the puffers, to be perfectly honest. The water conditions were perfect for him, everything was perfect for him, but the gravel seems to have been the demise, unfortunately. So we are going to do a 4-foot tank now instead of doing the 2 become 1 tank, because today we got that amazing piece of wood. As you can see, that's pretty goddamn special. And if you're not new to the channel, you will know that I love a special piece of wood. And that is a special piece of wood. So let me just pull the tripod back over, sit my backside down for a bit. Oh, we had 25 likes before, now we've only got 24. So thanks to that person for unliking. It takes a special type of person to like. It takes an even more special type of person to unlike it after. To be perfectly honest. Why would you do that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Just let me rewind a little bit on chat. Here we go. Let's see that amazing, stunning wood. It is amazing. The only bloody thing is, like, it will go dark, which is like, it kind of breaks my heart to think it'll go dark. I like it. I like wood when it's got that orangey tint throughout it, you know? It kind of looks amazing. I just wish you could stop that, but as far as I know, there isn't a way of stopping it. So there's just a little bit of Rhinokai mini growing, floating at the top, Anna. I did trim the Rhinokai and replant it, but the quarries in there have kind of dug it up. So kind of need to go back in there and sort that out. Little plant went rogue, only because of the blooming quarries, though. You know what quarries like, they just dig away, don't they? Wish you could find some Monstera. Oh, Anna. So, take some cuttings in it. Now I know how to do it. Tracy showed me how to take cuttings of Monstera. Now I have like Monstera growing out of here as well. 2 different types of Monstera there as well. I do like that Monstera though, it looks cool. And growing out, and let's just have a look. It is, the roots on it are pretty phenomenal. So these are all rooted since Easter as well. The grass is growing well in the back of there as well, guys. And there is the Monstera in that corner is rooting as well, but it means I've got to show you that. It means I've got to get up. I can't be bothered. Cheers, Anna. I think I need a lotus. John, they are amazing, mate. They are amazing. Got some new growth on this one as well, so it will grow back pretty soon. Now I've freed it up a little bit. They are so stunning though. God, to be honest, probably my favourite plant. I think it's the same sort of. Try flamingo mill. I'm gonna have to Google that. Ah, right. Yeah. I have actually seen that. No way, toxic for dogs, it says as well. I wonder if that, can you grow that out of a tank? I wonder, can you? I don't know. Can you grow that out of a tank, Gary, do you know? Because that'd be actually be nice growing out of your wood. Nice, nice red plant growing out of your wood. That'd be looking pretty damn cool in a tank, I think. Oh, John, you'll get into it as well, mate. Planted tanks, it's just, yeah, it's so good. They are so good. They're, yeah, there is an addiction to the aquatic gardening side of life. Grow it exactly the same, but as follows. Maybe they're just hiding, moving off the snails, and I kind of hope so, Molly. I hope so. But when I feed, none of them come out. Like literally none of them. So I have obviously stopped feeding. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird because there was one that was always out as well. Now, who wouldn't like? Who would unlike? Weird, innit? Must have upset them somehow. Must have been talking about the old green fanny. It's made them think, oh, why am I liking this? Unlike. Shane Bradshaw, welcome to Fishkeeper Club, mate. Hope you're having a great weekend. If you can click the like button, that'd be awesome. 25 likes. If we can hit the 30 likes today, guys, I'd be well buzzing with that. Even better if we beat the record of 49. But who knows? Grow it exactly the same as Monstera. See, so I take it you can grow it out of a tank. I'm thinking of using your wood as a plant pot, Gary. That's the idea I've got, and just having it as a shrimp tank. That was the idea, to be perfectly honest. I have it in my tanks. Ah, right. You know what? It's a good idea, actually, mate. I kind of like that redness. They are nice, and I see them all the time in the aquarium, in the garden centres and that. Yeah, Anna, that's the flamingo lily. Yeah, they're pretty stunning, and I see them all the time. Damn. Yeah, man, they might be. They might just end up being the way forward. I definitely would to wind you up. I know you would, Al. I know you would. Yeah, it's just a weird thing, isn't it? It's a weird thing to do. I must have upset him somehow. I did mention earlier growing it out of wood. Oh, sorry, Gary. I must have missed it, mate. Must have missed it. But yes, mate. I think that might be the one then. That might be the one. Because that'd look cool growing out of that wood, wouldn't it? Get the Scaper 70, which I know you know what I'm on about. The Scaper 70 with your wood in the middle, with that growing out of it, just for shrimp. Yeah, that'd look pretty cool in the fish room, that for sure. I will check that in a bit, Gaza. I will check that when I come off. How big does a firehouse cichlid get, Fishing Geek? Pretty big. 6 to 8 inch. It's not too bad. What's growing out of your wood, Gary? Have you seen it? Gary's got lilies growing out of his wood. Nice, pretty red lilies, though. Get them in pink, white, purple, red, yellow. Ooh. Ooh. I think I may have seen the white. I may have seen the red. But, yeah, I'll definitely keep my eye out on them. Depends what colour shrimp I get for it, then, don't it? Damn. Yeah, that'll look cool. That'll look cool. So is anyone out tonight, guys? Is anyone out partying? How did your virtual baby shower go, Molly, anyway? Did everyone turn up? I'm going to risk putting it in a 20-gallon breeder and keeping a close eye on it before it gets stressed. I'll move it over to a pond that's big enough. Yeah, let it grow out in a smaller tank a little bit, mate. Decided to swap sand for gravel. How long can I leave cans to filter off before losing good bacteria? That's a good question, Gary. To be perfectly honest, I'm not quite sure, because I'm not quite sure how long it takes for them to die off, mate. To be perfectly honest, I think sooner rather than later before you can get it up and running again, for sure. Filter media, I kept some filter media in a bucket with an air stone running through it, like, so the bubbles running through it to keep it circulated, mate, a little bit, and that seemed to work for about 24 hours at least. I'm not quite sure how long it takes to die off, but it might always be worth adding a bottle of beneficial in there anyway, or whatever you need to add. Cheapest place I've found them is Tesco, half the price of garden centres. Yeah, mate, I find that, to be honest. I think I've seen them actually today in Tesco's. But yeah, that's definitely one I'm going to consider for sticking in your wood. It's a great plant to stick in, isn't it? Add a bit of colour. It was fun. The moment to be was surprised. I would play baby bingo and jokes around. Then play baby trivia games. I don't know, you women. You women. What you like? Goodness, my messages are behind. I think sometimes it does happen, that, doesn't it? Sometimes fall behind a little bit, the messages. The best thing to do is stop your canister filter and pour all the water out of the canister. Pull the lid back up. Is that what you do, Gazza? Yeah. Be right back, guys. Gonna restart YouTube and see if it helps. Yeah, it might just help, Anna. You know, sometimes it lags a little bit, doesn't it, YouTube? God, it took nearly 3 weeks for the stuff to show in the shop. Nearly 3 damn weeks. Oh. That way your bacteria will last at least 8 hours. The damp will keep it alive as they need oxygen. Ah, right, okay. That's a great idea. I've always wondered how long it can last for. So it's one of them questions, isn't it, that you ask and you're like, oh, don't. It's a bit of a mad one, isn't it? If you leave water in canister, they will suffocate. Ah, right, okay. Oh, green's out. green's out and looking goddamn good, to be perfectly honest. Let me see if I can. Oh, there. Green's looking awesome today. I need some more of these in my life as well, guys. I do, without a doubt. I'm gonna have to get some of them into the new 4-foot tank that's coming. Green and blues. God damn, I love that fish. I love that fish. So special. Gaza, are you going to the pub, mate? Are you going to the pub? Have a great weekend, Gaz. Speak to you soon, buddy. 200-litre tank. Should keep, say, 50-litre of old water to put back in. To be honest with you, Gary, it probably wouldn't do any harm, mate, to be perfectly honest. When I did this, obviously I dropped it to there to do the water inlet valve a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, it probably wouldn't do any harm to keep some old water going, mate. Again, though, I'd try and stick an air stone running through it just to keep it fresh. I think Gary's going to the pub, isn't he? He's calling it, isn't he? He's buggering off out to the pub. Because I said, is anyone going out? He's thought, you know what? I'm off to the pub. Sod you lot, your Fishkeeper Club. Talking about worms. So is anyone out tonight, guys? Is anyone out having a trip out for a meal or anything like that? I'm gonna chill me tonight. Tonight I am downloading. No, I'm not. I'm not downloading at all. I'm gonna start watching that new series of Reacher. Now it's all available. And olives. Those are somewhat controversial. They are somewhat controversial, yeah. I want to watch the new season of Reacher and the new Clarkson's Farm, because I believe they're all on now as well. It's just an abbreviation of my surname, Road to Eternity. I can imagine people sitting there going, what's BGN stand for to regarding tanks? Because quite a few people do ask what it stands for. It's literally just an abbreviation of my surname, mate. I never thought my YouTube channel would ever take off or get to where it is now. Not that it's like massively taken off, but get to where it is now. Over 3,500 subs. So yeah, it was just an abbreviation, which it's like MD. I take it MD is just his initials, isn't it? I take it is. I don't know, because I don't think he's ever released what his name is. Not that I've ever seen anyway. Still lurking doing aquariums. Are you maintenance day? Is it Matty or what? Hey Anna. Hopefully you've just typed back and and didn't type it 5 minutes ago. I wasn't sure it was going to come back up. What? Well, at least it did. At least we're happy it did. Happy it did. going to have to contact Ken as well, because I know Ken said he's busy. I'm just going to check in on him, because I kind of miss Ken on a Saturday. I was going to invite him to a stream again. Kind of miss Ken coming in. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. I'm just going to show you the yellow rainbow that's proper coloured up. Let me tune you in and get you in a little bit closer. Oh, it's a bit of a pain with that glare though, isn't it? Let's see if we can look at him coming in now. There he is. Oh, wow. Look at that. What a stunner. What an absolute stunner of a fish. God, I'm so glad I introduced them into here. He's the only one that's coloured up at the moment, but damn, he's so bloody beautiful. So stunning. God, the window glare is a pain during the day. It really is. It's 300 litres, which is quite a few gallons. But yeah, it's 300 litres, that one, and this one behind me is 240 litres. I'm an old man, me, mate. Do you know how you can go live together with someone on your laptop? How does it only work with the phone? I think you can go live together on a yeah, I'm pretty sure you can on a laptop, mate. Pretty sure you can. I don't know what the camera's like on a laptop, but I think you can do it. The camera and the mic, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. Don. Haven't seen Ken in a while. I wondered about him honestly. Melons. Ah, well, Anna, Melons came back in. We saw Melons just over a week ago. I've managed to get her address and send her a gift. Hopefully, she should have that by now. To be perfectly honest, I've not heard anything back from her though recently. Ken is working away from home, so when he's at home, he's obviously spending a bit of time with his kids and that. That's why we've not seen Ken. Ken popped in just over a week ago, actually. But I always like to keep up with Ken because he's a sound guy. And he was actually saying how doing the live stream, the times he's done the live stream was really helped him with his anxiety and that. So that's quite nice as well. You do routine every day. How many tanks have you got, Mai? Those did come back in and got fries, and I haven't seen her. Yeah, I have spoke to Melody a couple of times just through email and that. Like I said, but she should have. Pretty sure she should have got her gift either Monday or Tuesday this last week, but I haven't heard back from her. 100% sure she will have got it though, because I'd send her chats. So Stonk, you know, is he always getting banned, isn't he? Pretty sure. No, don't. 300 litres is about 80 US gallons. Is that how it works out, mate? Everyone keeps telling me and I just forget, because I'm an old man, me. I just work on litres. It's kind of what I do. I always have, when I do my videos and I have to put it up in writing, I always have to Google it to see what it is. It's like, it's really rubbish. Got 4 in a small shrimp tank. When's the next one coming, Matty? I can second that statement. BGN found being a regular part of my schedule helps with more than I could ever say. It is true, Anna. It is true. I've had a few people like message me on Discord. It's become like a staple in people's lives, and I have noticed that before. It's a couple of, what will it be now? Probably 6 to 8 weeks ago when I was running Tracy back home on a Monday night. The amount of people on Discord that was like, why isn't there a stream? Why isn't there a stream tonight? Kind of, yeah, it's kind of humbling to what we've set up here, the community we've got. I didn't know a shrimp tank, my. What shrimp have you got in there, buddy? Full blown marine. Oh, mate, I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that. But like a decent sized freshwater's expensive enough, in it. Oh. But yeah, I'd love to do a coral. I like coral tank and that. I really would. I wouldn't put any of them bloody worms in it, all that Gary was going on about before. Oh no. I can't be having any of that. Only a few shrimp. Yeah, don't do water changes on that, mate. If you don't do water changes on it, mate, your shrimp will breed like crazy after a little bit of stability. I need over 8k for what I want. Yeah, this is the problem, mate, and this is the problem with reef tanks. So I brought a rainbow fish. I put them properly, put them in a hospital tank first. Moved them in my community tank and they died. Or water and pH tested fine. I think it was in a night. Wow. Obviously a problem in the tank you've moved it into, mate, I'd say. So, and the stress, maybe the stress of the move. This is the problem with like hospital tanks. Don't know. I know people swear by them, but yeah, again, it's moving your fish, isn't it? They're a change of us, so lots of juveniles. They'll soon grow, mate. They'll soon grow. Shrimp just end up, once you've had your first batch of baby shrimp, then that's like when you feel like you've cracked it with shrimp tanks, and then before you know it, there's a massive shrimp explosion. Oh my God, do they go? I want to do a pool pond in my basement. It's probably just the move, Stone. That's all I can think. I know there's reasons for having hospital tanks and all that, and quarantining and all that, but I've never done it. I have never quarantined any fish, ever. But I have a strict set of rules when I'm buying fish, though, and I am strict with it, no matter where I go. No matter where I go. If there is more, I understand that fish pass away in shops, especially when the new the trials and tribulations that fish go through from supplier to fish to your fish shop. So first of all, they're starved for a week before they get shipped out to your shop. So they're not pooping in that bag of water that they're going to be in for a week, for what, up to like 7 days, so they don't spoil the water. So they starve them for a week. Straight away, that obviously, and I understand why they do it. But that obviously takes its toll Then they get put into the fish shop. And they're then like quarantined for probably 48 hours. Some fish shops don't feed them, so that's even longer without food. And then you move them again. So if you put them in an hospital tank, they're in that hospital tank or in that tank then for a week to 10 days or whatever. Then you move them again. And I just think, wow. I just don't. So I have, like I say, I have strict rules. I actually did a video on what I look out for when I go into shops. 1, staff. If the shop's quiet, what are the staff doing? Yeah. If they're all stood around talking, fine. I don't mind that. If they're all stood around talking. If I walk around them tanks and the tanks are dirty, there's dead fish in them tanks, that's no excuse. Because them staff are talking, stood around talking. I used to be a shop manager, so maybe that's something that has lingered. If the shop's busy, fine. If the shop's busy, that's quite a good sign anyway. If the shop's busy, like today, the shop I went in was heaving today. If there's more than 3 dead fish in all the tanks combined, I won't buy that day. That's the way I am. I always go to places when I'm buying fish. At the end of the day, if you're going into a shop and spending like £100, $120 on fish, to me, you want to make sure that that fish shop is reputable at the end of the day. When I transfer fish, I put the water in from the shop. I float the bag. I float the bag for about 10 minutes. Then I start slowly adding water from my tank into the bag. And I do that for 30 to 40 minutes. And then I tip the bag to one side and I let the fish swim out. Then I lift the bag out. If I can lift the bag out with the existing water in it, happy days. I've never really understood the pouring the fish into a net and then putting them in, because I think that's proper stressful, yeah. And one thing, I know people will disagree with that and say, no, you pour them into the net, you shouldn't be using the water that they've come in, right? Yeah. And one thing I will say to them people is, if you don't trust the water from the shop you've just bought your fish from, yeah, why are you buying fish from there? Why are you buying fish from there? If you don't trust the water, you can't trust the fish. If you can't trust the water and the fish, why are you buying fish from that shop? It's as simple as that. That's why I've always done it. I've never had a problem. I've been doing that for like over 40 years. So yeah, I have strict rules that I set for myself when I'm buying fish. And obviously I have had bad dealing with a shop from around here, or like probably 15 miles away from where I live. And I used to spend a fortune in that shop. And I had one bad experience with them. And I've never been back. 3 years now. Never been back. The way I look at it, one of my grandparents used to say, I can spend my money anywhere. And I always live by that rule. If I get treated badly by a shop, then I will not use that shop anymore. And I don't even go in there. I don't even look. I don't even look at what they have online. I used to spend ages. I used to spend probably 2 hours in the morning looking at what they had in stock and then drive down there. And I could spend £200, £300, £400 in there. All on that tank. All on that tank. Everything in that tank, the rocks, the wood, everything came from that shop. All the fish that went in there, so there was over £2,000 worth of fish went into that tank when it was set up. Not in one hit, obviously, but rarer fish, more expensive fish went in there. Then he introduced a blue panic that I'd wanted for ages. And within 48 hours. So I introduced the blue panic in there, and I turned my chair around or sat watching the tank, and I had some more expensive corridors in there. They were like £20, £25 each. And there was a corridor swimming along, and it just nosedived to the bottom of the tank and fell over dead. And over the next 24 hours, should we say, really, everything in that tank died. I'd thrown carbon in the filters. I'd done a water change to try and help recover the tank. I tried everything, and they weren't interested. That shop were not interested at all. Every time I went into that shop, the salesman that I dealt with, because they're on commission, you could see like ka-ching, money signs in his eyes. Yeah. And I thought, I didn't ask him to replace all the fish. I just asked for a little bit of help to replace the fish. Weren't interested. So never went back. Their loss at the end of the day. I used to spend a fortune in there. So yeah, there we go. I do have strict rules regarding buying fish from shops. So, and like so that's one of the reasons why I never really bought online. But like, I'll be honest, when I bought from Tropco, they were amazing. I'd definitely buy from Tropco again without any doubt in my mind. Oh, Don, see you soon, buddy. I think I've been waffling on too much anyway, and I probably missed you, mate. But if you are still there, mate, take care, buddy. Have a great weekend. There's a put a brother, an electric four-wheeler that was stored in my living room. Showed him how to hit the gas pedal. That was brilliant. I would have loved to have seen that. I would have loved to have seen that. I could do a bunch of sponge filters that'd be affordable. That's actually a great rule of thumb. I think I will got to myself. It's one of those. I know, honestly, I've done a video on it. There's quite a few things I look out for. And then, like, in staffing, obviously, you want reputable staff. You want the staff that know, you know, like there's a shop near me, and I go in there a lot. And a couple of years ago, they had a young lad, and he was like, "Oh, I always tell people that guppies don't last long." It's like, what? You don't really. It's not really something you should. They should be saying that, really, you know. But and he was only young and he's learning. But I used to try and not deal with him when I go in a shop. And I always find if I end up with a good member of staff, that's who I try to go and see all the time. Like the shop I've been in today to get that wood, there's I like dealing with the lad that's in there because I know he's knowledgeable. He's been in there years. And then there is a lady that I deal with as well, which is like, it's not too bad dealing with someone. You can deal with anyone when you're buying wood at the end of the day. It's when you're buying fish. It's like the lady I dealt with today, I asked for a female angelfish and she didn't know how to sex them. So, I don't know. It's easy to do on an angelfish, so you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? just knowledge. Knowledge is the main thing really with staff. Like I say, clean tanks. If the tanks aren't clean, I won't buy from there anyway. Me and Tracy, when I went down to Tracy's over Easter, we went into a shop down there. And when we walked in, I was like, can't buy anything in here today, Trace. All the tanks were under medication. So that kind of was a warning sign to me that every single tank was under medication. Now, though, I kind of know a little bit more to the story. So these shops have been using a different brand of parasite treatments, and the shops do parasite treat the tanks quite often anyway. And they'd done a parasite. They were using a different brand of parasite treatment, and normally where it'll send your tank like lime green or fluorescent green for like a couple of hours and then clear, this new stuff was still green 24 hours later. So the only thing I can guess now is when we went into that shop, me, Tracy, and Tracy's daughter, when we went in there, they'd probably done a parasite treatment the night before they closed up, and come in the next day expecting it to have cleared, and it wasn't. So it was like, whoa, what do you do? You know, so yeah, that's kind of probably why. But yeah, there's always those little red flags on certain shops. Store I go to holds all the fish for a week before they will sell them. I've seen one sick fish there, and yeah, whole section. Yeah, mate, this is it, because they're all on different filtration systems. So if you've got dead fish in one section, you've got to watch them all. They do that. And like shops get water changes all the time, don't they? Because you're taking water out and they'll have an auto top-up system. So they do always get water changes. So the water's always kind of fresh. But like I say, if you don't trust the water in your fish shop, why are you buying fish from there? Kind of how I've always looked at it, really. Where are you from, Dylan? Michigan. You know, all right, mate. I know. I know. Michigan. I remembered, as I said it, I remembered. Joseph, good afternoon, buddy. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend, man. I've just given a sand waterfall. I've been making a second coat of paint besides pour myself a Guinness. Well, John, that's a bloody good idea, isn't it? I've actually got Dark Skull tonight. Brewdog Dark Skull tonight. Treat. It's just like Guinness, really, mate. I just prefer that to Guinness, to be honest. But why not, mate? Why not pour yourself a nice Guinness? Victor, good afternoon, buddy. Hope you're having a great weekend. Always nice to see you. The one behind me is a fluval stonk, and that one is a aqua one. That will be the same type of tank as what I buy next, for sure. Aqua one. It's got black glass on the back, which is just what I want. 300 litre. It goes back 2 foot, which would be perfect. Yeah, man, that's saving up time now. I have to stop eating. I have to stop eating. That'll be it now. Just gonna have to sort myself out. That sounds wrong. Don't mean like that. Need to start saving money up. The anticipation of a plant's getting here is killing me. Always. Oh, Molly. Thank you so much, my love. You're an absolute legend. Molly is just giving a $5 super chat there, guys. So you know what that means? We give Molly a bit of a banging. And that is how we do it. Molly, you're an absolute legend. Which brings us on to, yes, guys, you know it. Bin cam. For those that don't know, we are 10 foot away from that bridge. From that bin. And yesterday, I was really, really poor. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, that's just rubbish. I always rim as well. I always rim in the bin, man. It's not just rim in the bin. It's not on. Molly, you're an absolute legend. That's part 2 of what we do for the super chat donation, guys. What do we do next? We know what we do next. Molly. Molly's name goes in the pot. And when we hit 15, we do a super draw as an appreciation to those that have helped support the channel. I do a little bit back, and we do a super draw, and whoever gets drawn gets a choice of merchandise, and that gets sent out to them. Thank you so much, Molly. I will chase up Fourth Wall tonight for you as well, kiddo. See what's going on with that. Guys, that is awesome. Thank you, Molly. You're an absolute legend. Show Molly some love in the chat, guys. She supports the channel amazingly. So amazingly. Small fern makes your wood look bigger. Yeah, I agree. Sure, that's why people trim. Molly, you appreciate a trimmed fern. Yeah, you've got to have it trimmed, haven't you? Everyone loves a good rimming. I don't. I hate rimming. I hate it. It does my head in. I want to get it straight. I just want to plow and get it straight in there. None of that rimming. Oh, Molly, you are an awesome addition to the community, kiddo. You are. What size tank is that? Harper, this one behind me, 240 litres, mate. 240 litres, all fully planted. Everyone loves a good ploughing too. Yes. Yes. See, I don't want to touch the sides when I throw it in. I want to be like straight in there. I don't want it popping out after. To be honest, I don't. Just want to get it in there, straight in. Don't touch the sides. That's the way it's always been. Ever since we've been doing bin cam. Terrible, you, Anna. Terrible. So we will be wrapping up a few minutes, guys. So have everyone checked out my latest video? It was released on Thursday. Please do check it out. It's all the benefits of doing weekly water changes, how it benefits your fish, how it benefits your tank in general, the water, adding your nutrients into the tank, how it aids in filtration. If you haven't checked it out yet, please do check it out. It's quite a decent video, to be perfectly honest. There's plenty going on throughout the video as well, because I do a water change throughout the vid. So please do check it out. If you do check it out, please click the like button. That'd be awesome. Spreads it out to a wider audience. Fishkeeper Club. So I do a video every Thursday. That's then released on a Sunday evening. So if you are a member, you get to view it early. You get to view it normally from about 8 o'clock BST on a Sunday evening. We also do 4 live streams a week. The Fishkeeper Club, Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 8 p.m. till 10. That is just this absolutely awesome community of people that come together to help people out in the hobby. Obviously, we don't always get a load of people coming in wanting advice in the hobby, so we just have a general chit chat about, well, anything as you've seen today. And then we also do Saturday afternoon, which is 2 till 5 on the BST as well. I always like to show off my wood, as you will know, and well, why not? If you've got it, flaunt it. That's what I say. Quick question: how many fish in there? Probably about 30, something like that. Apple. In the dictionary next to innocence, it has a picture of Anna. I don't think so. I don't think so. Thanks so much for the stream, also. It was amazing. Thank you so much, Anna. You and Tracy are right next to me. Yeah, no, all 3 of you aren't innocent. I'm the innocent one out of everyone. My name is first. I don't think so. You 3 are the furthest thing away from innocence. Whereas here, you can't actually see it because of the grey picture, but there is like a halo above my head that you can't see it. Probably because I'm indoors, really. But when I'm outside in the sun, you can see the halo above me, which is something that you 3 definitely don't have. I'm thinking of Anna Mullen, Charlotte. There's fannies of wood everywhere. There's fannies of wood everywhere. Yes, we do have fanny and wood all over this community. You need a black light to see it. Yeah, we probably do. So you're surprised you don't see it at night when the lights go out, to be perfectly honest, guys. But it is 5 o'clock, guys. I am going to call it a day. Gonna go and tidy up, make some food, call Tracy, have a chat, have a good evening, hopefully. Guys, for anyone else, enjoy your evening. If you're going out, please be safe. If you're not going out, please be safe. I am going to have a great rest this evening, Molly, hopefully. Hopefully we'll see you back Monday. It's 8 p.m. BST. Hopefully, if you are a member, check out the video that will hopefully launch tomorrow evening. Until then, guys, keep safe and take care.